Alright, part 2. This was a long time coming. Anyway, you all know what happened last episode. You all know what a nuzlocke is. I don't need to go over that again. On to part 2. So after I won and walked outside, I was forcibly abducted so I could be given HM1. I was told to go help some Muna in the dream yard, so I was forced to head back there. Bianca showed up and said she could help me, so I just decided to let her tag along and make her feel like she's helping. Team Plasma showed up and started harassing the Muna. Well, for people that say you respect Pokemon and don't want them to come to harm, you should do harm them a lot. They ended up getting mad at their own fractured logic and decided to fight me. And of course they lost. But their boss came out of nowhere and scared them away from me. I didn't even get to finish them off! But the Muna and Mashana were reunited. Wow, whoop-de-dee-doo. I went looking in the area for any Pokemon to catch since I was given lettuce and didn't end up actually capturing it. I was just gifted a living creature. Oh crap, maybe Plasma was right. I ended up finding a purple cat. I couldn't think of what to name it, so I asked my friend Tyler, and he ended up saying Gandalf. Well, I'm not going to argue with perfection. Come on, Gandalf. No one will get past us with you on the team. After I was done with the whole Muna thing, I was taken back to that scientist where I was given a bunch of useless crap I can't even use if I wanted to. As I was on my way to the next area, I decided to stop by the local daycare and beat up some kids as you do. After I was done destroying some of them, Sharon came along and wanted to fight me. After that, two Team Plasma members ended up plowing Sharon over to get away from something. I turned around and saw Bianca was one of the little kids I beat up. Okay, now I don't blame them for running. The little girl says they stole her Pokemon and that I beat her up. Anyways, we need to get that Pokemon back. But as the rest of them ran off, I ran into the grass and caught a horse. Just like Gandalf, I asked Tyler for her name and he came back with Gregory. You know Greg's a female, right? Yeah, Jack's female too. Whatever, I finally have a team of 6. I was training a bit when I was fighting a trainer and nearly lost Gregory to a crit bite from a Lillipup. She just ended up surviving on 1 HP. After a while, I went into the cave that Plasma took the Pokemon to. I met up with Sharon and we beat up the said grunts. They left the cave and Sharon went to return the Pokemon, leaving me in the cave alone. Okay, if I don't move, nothing can hurt me. But I had to move and ended up coming across a Woobat. Alright, scene on. But in time I made it to Nacrene City. Ganon, we are not entering this gym until you evolve, so let's get moving. As I started grinding in Pinwheel Forest, I came across a time pole. So now we got Shiitake. My core is now complete, so that's good. So as much as I didn't want to, I knew it would be better for me to replace Sunny with Shiitake. I think it's more important to have a more balanced team. These trainers I'm fighting really think that sending a ball of cotton to defeat the King of Evil is a good idea. After killing a couple pigeons and kindergartners, Ganon finally evolved. And then I'm starting to grind again because screw Lenora. So, the extinction of the entire Audino population is indirectly Lenora's fault. But hey, Jack evolved because of it as well. I was about to enter the gym after a while, but let her walk out the second I arrived, so naturally he challenged me. You should know how this goes. I'd go into more detail of some of these battles, but the thing is, something interesting needs to happen in them, and that's not exactly going to really happen at the beginning of the game. I was then able to enter the museum, and during the tour, the guide tried so very hard to state how little plot significance this stone has. I went through the gym with nothing much happening. Now I was about to fight Lenora. How do you escape here if there's a power outage? There's no second exit. Also, one sec. Ganon, take this. If you don't kill Watchog in one hit, you will need this. But now the battle starts. She led with her Herdeer, which Ganon killed with a crit arm thrust. So, that's a really good start for this match. Then Watchog. Ganon arm thrusted it, leaving it at half health, and then she made the mistake of using Leer, leading me to a relatively easy victory. 2 badges in and no losses. So, I'm doing pretty good right now.